Hunchback or kyphosis is one of those things that gravity doesn't let up on. We continue to see that gravity will be pushing us down in this direction, and it'll create this sort of rounded posture. Obviously made worse by the phones because everybody's doing that, or a screen without a laptop riser or a laptop stand. Everybody's doing that as well. But then there's obviously the advent of computer games and anything else like desk work, study for 13 years and just keeping your head down and doing this or doing this. Everything tends to be pulling us down in that direction. What we need to do is introduce activities that promote the chest lift. And when we do those activities over a period of time, you can actually see changes occurring on an X-ray. So when we start to take a look at the X-ray after 2 weeks of care, this gentleman's lumbar lordosis, you can see the big sway in the back, in that area there. That's changed now. It's no longer that sort of banana back where lying down on your tummy, playing with your mobile phone, increases the slope, that slippery dip slope down in your lower back area. That 65 has dropped down to 57 in a matter of 2 weeks. His scoliosis has also started to straighten up in a 2 week period as well. In another lady here, the change in this angle, this tilt in here, we attempted to change this 43-degree angle in 2 weeks, and we did, and we got it down to 34, so the numbers just swapped around. The sacral slope is an interesting one in here. That's that tilt of the sacrum. It's a 34 to 40 here. It's thought not to change, but probably more importantly is the difference between the sacral slope and the lumbar lordosis angle. So the 34 to 77 is a 43-degree difference. So 77 less 34 is 43. 74 less 40 is 34. The closer these two numbers are together represents what's known as sacral lordosis harmony. And you want to get these numbers looking fairly similar. So if there's an 80 down in here, you'd like it to be an 80 up in here. If it's a 40 here, a 40 there as well. But we don't want the difference to be too great between the sacral slope and the lumbar lordosis. And it appears here that this lady could lose more and more of her lumbar lordosis. So from 77 down to 74, and also in her thoracic spine, we also see that it's gone from 84 down to 75. Now, most of that change occurred from 41 down to 35 up the top, and from 43 down to 40 down there as well. So that represents, again, a 9-degree drop in about 2 weeks. It is true that appearances can change, and they can change quickly. So most of these appearances were achieved on 2 patients in the last 2 weeks using Skype, which is really interesting because now healthcare becomes accessible, and we also want it to be safe. We want it easily implemented, and so there's no purchase of products. That's important too, to know that. And it has to be effective, obviously. So we're starting to see gold standards such as the X-ray being used to bring about changes in people's appearances. So that's a very exciting difference there occurring on 2 people in 2 weeks. And we can actually see that scoliosis is also responding in both of these people. So one from Perth, one from Melbourne. All right, wherever you are, please look down in the description box below. St Jude's Clinic for help with your Scheuermann's disease, help with kyphosis or hunchback, help with that sacral slope and that increased slippery dip, sway back type appearance down in the spine. And I believe that when you've got accessible and easily implemented strategies that deliver fast responses and big ones too, that's worth promoting. So my name's Dahdah. I'm from St Jude's Clinic, and I look forward to supporting you. Thank you for watching.